Is the point event too good? Now, the reason why I have come to this statement is because let's take a look. There's a lot of things that you can farm reliably, like where it's up pretty much all the time, or at least a version of it. If you go to this quest right here, these aren't reliable. These aren't reliable. You only can do them 5 times a piece. This is reliable. Oh wait, I should do these real quick after I'm done because that's 15 orbs. I didn't even realize that. You know, here I'm missing, so I should probably do those as well just to get the orbs from that. But overall, if I take a look at this, this is just for potions. This is just for droplets. There's nothing really, and this is just for super potions, but are limited. Honestly, I don't really like this. I would like to be able to farm it like I can Inheritance Zone. I don't really like this limited bullshit for this. I mean, you already do this for the scrolls, which I can get behind this a little bit because, you know, it's for Transcendence. It's not something you're really going to be doing a lot. Unless you're like a whale, in which case there's other areas where you can farm it more reliably as well and get a decent amount of scrolls from it as well. I mean, you can do the Extreme Co-op that's out once a month for like a week. You can do Epic Raids. You can do Chronicle Quest. In all these different areas, you can get scrolls, you know, to help with your Transcendence for your characters. So you have multiple different areas. Here you have the co-op for Inheritance Trial, and honestly, it is better for you to do co-op for this stuff, but sometimes I just want to just do it single player. You know, I don't want to deal with having to wait for people to join the room. I don't want to have to deal with, you know, sometimes the rooms themselves having issues, you know, like where a person gets kicked or something like that. You just want to just farm and just, you know, farm for a long period of time, or maybe you just want to do a couple runs and, you know, not have to deal with that crap. Either way, I like having my options, even though, yes, it is superior and for min-maxing purposes to get more resources, it is better to do the Inheritance Trial co-op. So single player wise, you really don't have much where you can do. It's not like all 3 of these, or at least 2 of these 3 are combined. Do you know how much better Inheritance Zone would be better, or like would be if in enriched droplet zones, drop rates for droplets were combined with Inheritance Zone, or something along those lines? You know, that would be like Inheritance Zone would get so much better because of that. Now, granted, there are some changes. I can't remember specifically what the changes are, but you know, it's like with the raid characters. You have to spend soul tickets on one thing to farm, whereas the point event, I'm getting BBS tickets, I am getting soul tickets, I'm getting accessory tickets. I'll show you. I'll show you right here. If you go to characters, if you're a new player and you don't know this, this right here is really good. Like, these tickets are really good. I'm at almost 1,000. I'm only 6 away from having 1,000 Brave Soul Summon tickets here. There's 3% rates on the premium pool, the entire premium pool. So that means if I were to get 1,000, on average, I should pull about 30 5-star characters from this. Well, if I wait between now and 8th anniversary, the first part, which I believe is July 23rd, you're going to have probably around 1,500 to 2,000. I don't know exactly where I'm going to be at for this personally, but you're going to be around there. And what's going to be really nice with that is as soon as the 8th anniversary characters drop in that pool, I could theoretically pull them without having to spend orbs on here just because I saved up enough BBS tickets. I'm not saying I will, but I'm saying there's a chance. That's really, really nice from just farming over a long enough period of time. If we go to here, if you're wondering, okay, well, you know, where do I get some better accessories? I have Brave Soul accessory tickets. You also get this. I'm at 1,091. I don't know the exact rate for the Brave Soul accessory tickets on here, but I usually get one about every 2 to 3 times 100 multis. So, you know, if I were to do all 1,000 tickets, I would probably end up with around 3 or 4 Brave Soul or not brave soul, 5-star accessories. Unless I get really lucky, which I get more. Unless I get really unlucky and I may only walk away with a couple. So yeah, there is a possibility. It's all chance, but yeah, just having a crap ton of this is really, really nice as well. And if we go to my gift box, right over here, get rid of that. You look here, I got 4 pages of accessory tickets. Not accessory tickets, soul tickets. Almost, not full 4 complete. I'm on the 4th page. 3 full ones, 3 full pages. And that is really, really nice. You know, that means I can use it more on the point event again and get more of those BBS tickets, get more accessory tickets, get some soul tickets back. Overall, that's really, really, really good. Now we're going to take a look at some of the changes, because I think there was some changes, and I want to see. This will supposedly come out later this month. And what I'm looking forward to is this. They will be removing the following power-up quests: Raruka EXP Crystals, Frenzy Intensive Courses, Cons, Bonanza, and Resurrection Trials. The Frenzy Crystals, from what I understand, are going to be discontinued along with the Resurrection Rings. And instead, crystals, jewels, and droplets will be used to unlock the soul tree. I like that aspect. Really, really good. Big fan of this. These difficulty and rewards of the following quests will be adjusted. So you got Yukio's Ascension Character Quest, Awakened Training Ground, Accessory Training Ground, Droplet Trials, Urahara's Shopping Training Ground, which I think is the co-op version. Not co-op. They're removing this, and these following difficult quests will be removed. You should probably do them for the orbs before they disappear. And also the event orders will also be removed from that. And is that pretty much it? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So maybe at some point in the future, I'm hoping personally, you will end up getting a consolidation for some of these, you know, like for example, like potion and droplets get combined into one. I mean, you can still have your enriched droplet, but maybe it drops potions, and the inheritance zones could just drop potions for that one specific color, maybe? I don't know. Like, I don't know. They would probably have to do something like that, because I don't know. Because the thing about an enriched droplet is you can get all different kinds of droplets on there. That's really nice. But if you were to put the potions in there, you would have an issue where you don't want random potions. You want to farm a specific potion type. You know, if you need tech, you don't want to end up getting power potions. So that would be an issue. An inheritance zone, maybe they add random potion drops to the enriched droplet zone, and then in the inheritance zone they just add droplets for the specific colors. Or maybe they just add droplets for any color on there, like the enriched one, and you just farm whatever potion you want, and then remove the droplet ones. I don't know. Having the ability to be able to farm more than one thing, I think that's the reason why Epic Raids is liked, because I think you get potions, and you also get the medals that can be used to buy certain things. So that's why Epic Raids, I think, is liked by pretty much everyone. It's because it gives you multiple things to farm at once, and I think that is what we need more of in Bleach Brave Souls. And I think at some point, I'm still saying it's going to be sometime this year. I'm not sure what time, if it's going to be end of the year, middle of the year. We're already past like the first 1/3 of the year. We're already in April. And we already got this announcement for what's going to happen for this update in April. So the first third of the year, what would it be, like trimester? Is that what they call it? No. The first 4 months of the year is pretty much set in stone, so it's not going to be there. And I'm talking about a update for, you know, like a higher difficulty, because we've been getting a lot of powerful characters. I mean, this guy is still insane. This Genryusai is like really insane. So I'm just thinking, I've been summoning on pretty much every rerun banner. I got him 3 out of 5 at the moment. If I end up getting another power move source, I might end up just 5 out of 5ing him. I'm not 100% sure on that because I want to keep summoning on his rerun banners, and there was a reason for it. It's because I haven't 5 out of 5 any of the other characters. I believe he is 3 out of 5? 3 out of 5 on there, and I think the Ewok is 2 out of 5? Yeah, 2 out of 5. So I have 3 out of 5, 3 out of 5, 2 out of 5. And this is the only one I've ever done this for. It's because this banner is one of my favorite banners of all time in this game. Just because of how powerful they are. They all have their uses, and I just like the play style for every single one of these characters. Now, that being said, I'm not sure how 8th Anniversary's limited banner is going to be. If they have a limited mind character, I'm going to probably use my mind special move sources to get him 5 out of 5, or her 5 out of 5, depending on which character it is. But, that being said, we're going to need some more challenging content. You know, just, you don't really have to go super crazy. You know, just have certain, just make the enemies be able to hit a little bit harder. You know, things like that. Or maybe they just have more health pool, so you got to be a little bit more careful. You know, just experiment with that. And it doesn't even have to be in, like, the point event. It could be in a different section, you know. Maybe, like, what I personally want is I want a permanent, you know, like how we, like this right here. Okay, we don't care. Skip. If you go to the special, I would personally like the Gates of Oblivion to be a permanent feature, like, that's always up, even when the normal and extreme version are down. Because you just keep adding stuff to this, and this is just really, really nice. I really like this. I wish they would continuously keep on adding on to something like the Gates of Oblivion. Like maybe if they get to like floor 100, then they leave that there and they add another special gates version, like Gates of, I don't know, something. And then that'll be a one, and it'll start with the 5 floors and go all the way up to 100 again. And just keep on doing that. So you can do all of them. These will be like permanent features, and their difficulty. The rewards don't reset, so you don't have to worry about, you know, people just being able to farm them as much as they want every month. This is the ones that are reset, and this is the ones, you know, you have to wait for. So, and another thing that I would like about that is then I can just play these levels and test characters on these levels without, 1, wasting a soul ticket, and 2, just, you know, messing around. You know, sometimes that's fun. You know, you could have, like, always, like, you know, like, for example, there's a couple Bleach Brave Soul YouTubers that speedrun Senkai mode. So imagine having the Gates of Oblivion being up all the time, then you can mess around and just try and get the fastest time whenever you want on every single one of these stages and see what high score you can get. So it's just things like that that I really like going forward. I don't know what type of harder content that they could do other than just making the enemies stronger. Because they could add more arbitrary floor mechanics like the instant death ones. And that's fine, but it's not necessarily fun. It's challenging, but for me personally, it's not necessarily fun. I'd rather see enemies with new mechanics than just stupid stuff on the floor that you're inevitably going to add. Oh, this is immune to those instant kill mechanics, you know. It's just kind of dumb. I'd rather them just stick with adding unique enemies. Like, maybe mini bosses. Like, why don't we have, like, yes, we have mini bosses that are like Soul Reapers and whatnot. Maybe just adding more mini bosses into some of these areas. And not just 1 or 2, or like, not just, I should say, like 2 or 3, like, just sticking with like 1 mini boss. I don't know. And why is it always, like, is there like a limitation to the amount of rooms a area is able to have in Bleach Brave Souls? Because it's always 4 rooms and then a boss room. Is there a reason for that, like, design wise? And I'm just genuinely curious about that, because is it like some kind of like limitation based on how they made the game? because I'm just wondering, it's like, how much more interesting would it be if you had to go, like there was like a little map, like where you have to go to one area, then you got to go back to the area to go, get a key, or you got grabbed a key right up here, then you have to go here, and then you can open the thing. And then it's like a little bit more complex. Maybe it's too complex, and maybe it wouldn't be fun for the vast majority of the casual audience. Maybe that's why they don't do it. I'm just wondering. I would just like to see more content to be able to farm in here, because the point event is just so good. Like, I don't want to just farm the point event, but it's just so good for so long. BBS tickets, like the summon tickets, you need them for like a long time until you basically got all your premium. Like, look, I've been playing this game for how long? Like, does it say how many days I've been playing? Here, let's see if I can find it. I don't really care about that. Don't really care about that. Don't really care about that. There we go. 1,473 days. Login days. And if we take a look, I'm still missing a decent amount of premium characters, especially the more recent ones. They're starting to get a little bit more filled out as I scroll down, but I'm missing a decent amount of premium characters still. Not as many the further I go down. There's going to be like once I reach a certain point, I'll just have most of the premium characters. Just because I've been playing for so long. But look, like this Aizen. I still don't have this Aizen. So yes, there's certain premium characters that I'm still missing, so it makes it worth still farming the BBS tickets. And as time goes on, more premium characters get added to the pool. It's worth it because you get orbs, you get a new character, you might get some good dupes for some good premium characters. And if you can max dupe certain premium characters, that's going to make your account better, able to go through content easier. And then you have a situation with like the accessory tickets, which is something that even now I still need, because I'm still missing certain 5-star accessories that would be just really beneficial for my account to have. So obviously farming BBS tickets or the accessory tickets are gonna be there, and then you also get soul tickets back, so I can use it to farm the point event more or other game modes. And this time you also got the special move source if you reach, I think, the 5 million point mark of Mind. So, and then around the 8th anniversary we're gonna get the second one. So I'm not sure what that attribute special move source is gonna be, but hey, it's just something that just happens to make the point event even better when it does appear. So overall, that is my opinion. I think the point event is really good. I wish they would improve other, because I know some like if they decide to go with nerfing the point event, that is the worst decision they can make, because you gave people something that's really, really good to farm, and then you take it away. That's dumb. That ends up making people less likely to play it. I mean, look at Path of Exile. They gave people a whole bunch of fun and interesting builds. Then they nerfed it all. They nerfed it all and made it not fun to play, and a lot of people quit for that league. You had a huge player base drop. Just went boom, it tanked. That's how badly they messed up. So probably should buff other farming areas in this game. I think that would be the best way. I think they are heading in that direction. Based on the updates I've seen, they got rid of the raid characters, so you don't have to farm those anymore. You can buy them from the coin exchange, which is only going to cost coins. And if you have a lot of coins already, it's probably not going to be too expensive for the 4 and 5 stars, because they don't even go into like, for example, the 5 stars don't become 6 stars like the raid characters. So I don't see them being worth more than 30 million coins, because that's for the price of an Ichigo in there that is a 5 star that can go to a 6 star. Me personally, I would price the raid characters between 1 and 5 million personally per 5 star. But that's just me. And I think that pretty much covers what I wanted to talk about. What do you guys think? Is the point event just too good? Do you think they should buff other farming areas? And I don't mean just make it so inheritance zones gives you 10 million more potions. I mean like maybe combining like droplets into the inheritance zone and vice versa. So you do get more than one drop that is valuable to you. I mean, that's why Epic Raids is so good, because you get multiple things. You get your medals, and you get the, what do they call it? The potions. I'm not sure. Do you get droplets in the Epic Raids? I haven't, like I said, I haven't really done Epic Raids. It's just I don't find it interesting. But there's a lot of people who do love Epic Raids, so more power to them. But anywho, that is pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.